In the United States, there are 65,000 car auction sites in 42 states. Keep watching this video and find where most of the major cities in the US have auto auctions every month. Before we dive in, please note there's a gift for you in the video description below. It's a guide that has helped a lot of car buyers buy and find great reliable auction cars without breaking the bank, and it takes minutes to implement. That being said, let's continue the video. Bidding on an auto auction is a lot like going to a traditional car dealership, except that you don't have to worry about negotiating a price or financing your purchase. Auctions can be a great way for buyers to get a good deal on a new or used vehicle with little hassle and at a lower price than from most car lots and dealerships. Vehicle with little hassle and at a lower price than from most car lots and dealerships. Different types of auctions. There are many different types of auctions, but you can usually break them down into one of three categories. Auction houses. Auctions held by auction houses are large events hosted locally. Would you like to buy a car? You might think that it's an easy task, but the reality is very different. The process of buying a car can be quite complicated. The first step is to find out where the auto auctions are held near you. Many people are not aware of this, but there are many types of auction houses that specialize in auto auctions. There are even some that specialize in specific brands or types of vehicles. Once you've found what type of auction house suits your needs, you can then use their website to start searching for cars for sale online. Some will even allow you to bid on cars before they go to public auction so that you don't miss out when they do sell at public auction. If you are looking for a good deal, then an auto auction could be the perfect place to find it. Before you go, have a little background knowledge on how auctions work and how to bid on cars at auction. There are two ways to bid on a car at an auto auction: by placing a reserve or by bidding the listing price. The reserve method is advantageous because it permits sellers to set a desired minimum selling price for their cars. Sellers usually make this minimum as the listing price plus 10%. In other words, what they want is 10% more than the asking price is the reserve price. The success of bidding on cars at an auction depends on the size, reputation and content of the auction, as well as your knowledge of the process. The bidder needs to know how to bid on cars at an auction. The most important rule is that bidding cannot be done in person. The bidders need to bid by phone or online. The first step to bidding on cars at auctions is to find the best auto auctions in your area. Then you need to do research on the cars that are for sale. Next, you need to set up an account with a bidder number and verify it with a credit card. Lastly, you will be able to bid on the car of your choice. The bid price on the car begins to rise as more people are bidding. When the bidding slows down, it's time to start bidding again. Bidding on vehicles at an auto auction is a process that takes some practice to master. You don't want to go into this with any preconceived notions of how it works, because you could be wrong. The first thing you have to do is find auto auctions near you so you can study up on what happens at these events before you actually attend one. One of the main misconceptions about bidding on vehicles at an auction is that there are set prices for each vehicle. The price will also vary depending on if it's a new or used car, and it may even vary depending on whether or not the vehicle has been inspected beforehand. Find car auctions anywhere in America. Buying a car? Find auto auctions across 50 states. Get up-to-date auction information about cars, trucks, trailers, motorcycles, and so much more. Find out how to buy vehicles at auto auctions over the phone or online. Find the right vehicles for you and your family at satcar.org. Visit www.satcar.org to find car auctions across the United States.